All right, since we did the Steelers schedule really quickly, I'm just gonna go right through the Browns so that we could start the next division tomorrow or whatnot. So let's just go right through this. So we gonna see we got the Bengals, or excuse me, yeah, the Bengals versus the Browns. I had the Bengals winning that, so this is an L. Or excuse me, I had the Bengals losing that, so this is a W for the Browns. And then the Steelers, round two, I had the Steelers winning, so the Browns lose there. Then they play the Titans. That's gonna be a Titans and Browns are gonna be that's gonna be a damn good game. Two really good running backs, two okay quarterbacks. The better tight end on the Browns. Browns have probably a better receiver too, actually, and both have decent defenses. It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be better than people think, honestly. Both teams are gonna try to control the clock and run the ball. Uh, damn. I'm gonna give this to the Titans. I think versus now they're gonna be home. I'll give this. I'll give it to the Browns. I'll give it to the Browns. Then they play the Ravens. I had the Ravens winning, so that's a loss. They play the 49ers. I got the Niners winning that. Then they play the Colts. It's gonna be a good game. Definitely gonna be a good game, but I got the Browns winning that one because they're gonna be at Indy. Oh, they're gonna be at Indy. They're gonna be in a dome, so nice weather. That's even better. I like Deshaun Watson in a dome. I like Deshaun Watson in a dome much more than outside, so I'll give him that. Then they play the Seahawks at Seattle. I think Seattle should handle them with the traveling and everything. Teams East don't do well traveling West. I just don't know what it is. I just don't know what it is, man. L. Then they play the Cards. I mean, the Cards should be tanking, and no Kyler Murray up until this point, so that has to be a dub. Then they play the Ravens. Wait, why is it? Alright, maybe that's. I had the Ravens losing, so they have to win this one. Then they play the Steelers. I had the Steelers losing, so they win. Then they play the Broncos. Let's see, I have to reference back. Broncos. They beat the Browns, so this is an L. Then the Rams. That's going to be a decent game. I think I'm going to give that to the Rams, though. Where are they playing? They're playing at LA. It also depends on what the Rams are doing. Are the Rams tanking for a number one pick? Because they have Matt Stafford and they have that other guy from Georgia, so I don't know if they're trying to get another quarterback. It's hard to say what the Rams are doing because the Rams are in a terrible position. They're middle of the road. They're not good enough for a draft pick. They're not good enough to win. Like you don't want to be middle of the road. That's the worst place you want to be. You either want to be really good or really bad, so you can like make a turnaround. So the Rams are not in a good position. I don't even know how to call this game from these two. It's a weird game to call when you like think about everything. You don't normally see these two teams play the way they played, polar opposite. But the way the Browns play might be beneficial to them, though. The way I'm thinking, I'm gonna give this to the Browns. Then they play the Jags. Damn, the Jags are gonna get a lot of wins here. I have the Jags winning a lot of games. But yeah, this is an L. Then they play the Bears, which will be another good game. They'll be home for that one. That's going to be a good game. The Bears are going to have a turnaround season. They won, what, one game or no games last year? I think they won one game, so they're going to at least win 5 games, 5, 6 games. That's a turnaround and a half. To win one game in a season and to win 6 games, it doesn't seem like a lot, but compared to one game, it's a lot. And then the next year, you got to win 9 or 10 if you win 6 this year. But Bears, the Bears offense, guys, it's going to be explosive. They have 3 receivers. They have a decent running back. They have a tight end, Justin Fields. Like their offense should be very, formidable. It's just their defense. Like, we don't know what their defense is going to do. But I'm going to give this to the Bears, I think. Because I think I just talked myself into giving them the W. Because let's face it, the Browns are not a playoff team. Like, they're not. They're not. They're just not. If they were going to make the playoffs, it was going to be last year. They actually had a decent team. And even if they do make the playoffs, this is not a Super Bowl team either way. I'm going to give this to the Bears, guys. Because I think the Bears are better than people think. The Texans, they got rid of their receivers, though. If they had Brandon Cooks, that would have been a nice little player for their rookie to throw to, but they got rid of him. They wanted to go all young. They have a few veterans, but mostly young guys, so it's going to be tough winning like that. No old guys on the team. I'm going to take the Browns here just because I think they're a little bit better. And Deshaun's playing his old team. So, I mean, he could lose, but I'll give him the dub there. And then they play the Jets. I think I had the Jets winning. Yep, I had the Jets winning that, so that's an L. And then the Bengals winning. So let's count out the W's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 and 9, right? So Browns 8 and 9. That can be obviously 10 and 7, or obviously 6 and 7. So it all depends. It all depends, guys. Or 6 and 11, excuse me. So, other than that, guys, we will start the AFC South. I'll probably start off with the Jags right off the bat, and then we'll go from there. And then we'll do the NFC after that. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.